It's been a bit, I know, but today we are back and we are going to be building Hilda, Arnorndottr. We're going to be testing her out. Let's see what I don't know why I'm going there. I really don't. Let's see what she does. Let's do a little recap. This is the older account of the two. She is over here. Let's take a look at her skills. Skill 1 is a triple hit. Ignore 10% of the target's defense. Each critical hit has a 75% chance of stealing 1 random buff from the target. Skill 2 is a damage increase by 10% for each debuff on the target, up to 100%. And then also a 75% chance of placing a heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. Then we have the AoE. Skill 3 attacks all enemies before attacking. Place a 50% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. And a 40% goes up to 60% chance of placing a stun. I like that level 2 damage plus 20% is pretty nice too. And then we have 2 cooldowns on here, so 4 turn, ultimately a 4 turn cooldown. And then we have the fight dirty. Allies deal 15% more damage to targets under a heal reduction or a stun debuff placed by this champion. If there are multiple champions on the team with the skill, only one will activate, yada yada yada. 20% attack in all battles. Or I think she's going to be good. I mean, she's obviously going to be good in the Dwarf faction crypts. She's got the damage. She's got the AoE stuns. I think she's going to be really good in the Fire Knight, especially hard. But we're going to have to build a team with her because I don't think we really have the Fire Knight team, Fire Knight hard team on this account built. I mean, I'm going to have to see what we're going to do because we did the Fire Knight stuff on the other account. So we'll have to figure it out. We'll figure it out. Calling all new players, Raid wants you to join the Raid army. They want you so bad they're going to give you a free legendary champion in your inbox as soon as you start playing. And 3 more epics right in your inbox at levels 10, 20, and 30. All free for you just by scanning the QR code on the screen or the link in the description or the pinned comment. In addition to all of that, you can use one of these promo codes on the screen in the first 24 hours to get another free legendary of your choice. And some of these units are absolutely amazing. And whether you're a new player or already playing Raid Shadow Legends, you can use one of these promo codes for extra daily resources and rewards. Don't delay, download Raid Shadow Legends today. We're back. She's level 60. The gear is kind of maxed. Half of it is maxed. We ran out of silver and then we got more silver and then we ran out of silver again. And I think we're good here in terms of that. We did start doing her masteries. I actually started doing them without even deciding what I wanted to go for. Shall we go for this? Let's go for this. Let's go for this. Although she does have multi-hits, she would be good with the Giant Slayer as well. And then we have, let's see. I'm looking at a mastery suggestions, and it's for the most part, oh, that could be nice, because we're missing 1 skill up on each of the skills, sadly. So, ooh, I didn't want to go for that. I don't know why I did that. No. Will not do the... I guess we'll go... What? Increase attack. Okay. Alright, so... let's take her in. Let's see how she does. We're going to try Fire Knight first. Here's the team we're going to use. We are going to do... let's see, opener and first choice. For this one, this is going to be the stun. I wish we had, should we? I guess we'll just let her do whatever she wants to do, because I do want the attack power buffs on things. You know what? Let's not. Let's just put don't use. And we'll see how that does. So we are here in stage 24 of Fire Knight's Castle. I was going to do stage 25, but she would have element disadvantage on that one, so I thought maybe 24 is a better idea. Let's see. Let's see the debuffs. Let's see 1 defense break. All right, so there is the stuns. Stuns on almost everyone. So she's got the stuns in the skill, and then she also has the stuns. We put stun gear on her. I did want to put the cooldown reduction gear on her, but we don't have a whole lot of gear. I don't know why we no. We have gear. We have an abundance of gear. We have so much gear that I have to continue to manage my inbox because the spillover keeps filling up the inbox. Not good gear. It's just there's a lot of gear. So that is gacha gaming in a nutshell, I suppose. Endless, copious amounts of bad gear, and eventually you maybe get good gear once or twice a month. So, Visix has taken a bunch of damage. Clearly not enough crowd control. I mean, Visix was provoking things, but took more damage than... Well, this team was kind of set up for... We have the revive, but this team was kind of set up for the stage 25. Yikes. We apparently don't have enough CC. Okay, there we go. Stuns on everybody. Super nice. But yeah, this team, aside from her, the rest of the team was supposed to be for 25. It's kind of a slower team though too. But she seems to be doing decent amounts of CC for the time being. Even though we did take quite a decent amount of damage, I'm not super fond of that. I don't know if I'm gonna feel that she was worth the 6-star though. I mean, I suppose anything is still useful. That's one of the nice things about Raid is that even if the unit is not so great, like not a premium unit for everything, you can still use it in Faction Wars. You can still use it in Curse City. You can still use it in some of the areas of some of the secret rooms in Doom Tower. So even if you don't wind up using it all the time for something, but I was kind of hoping she was going to be one of the core team of Fire Knight. I don't know, man. This account, the more we do stuff on the other account, the more this account kind of feels not that great in comparison. And this is the older of the two. So, like, I think our Fire Knight 25 team is like 3 minutes there. And we're already at 3 minutes. We're halfway through Fire Knight. So, yeah, not super happy about that. But that's not her. That's not Hilda's problem. I just wish we had the skill ups and everything. I wish we didn't get any skill. Well, isn't there a game? I think there was a game where you could actually... I don't remember what game it was, but I think there was one of the gacha games where you could actually decide what you wanted to skill up. I wish more games did that, but I know the RNG is part of the gacha. Actually, RNG is one of the biggest parts of gacha games, so... Bye-bye Visix and the revive. Oh, no, not the revive, because she had her boost. But we do have a revive we can use. There it is. And Allure's gonna go down. Not as much CC. I feel... So here's... I really shouldn't be blaming her for that because we're missing a skill up on her, but I also feel like maybe the Gom. I think Gom would be a great pick here. Of course, he doesn't have the multi-hits on skill. He doesn't have the multi-hit attack gauge reduction. But the thing is, if we're using Allure and Visix, then maybe we don't need so much because they already do the multi-hit attack gauge reduction on their own. So... As long as the reviver doesn't die. Because if that happens, we're actually in trouble. Then the run is GG. But I feel like maybe using Gom Yellowhand. I'm talking against myself because it's supposed to be like, oh, this is a great unit. I feel like using, but I'm a huge fan of Gom. Okay, so Gom Yellowhand in Hilda's place. More reliable CCs. Also would do the speed up and the heals. Because we don't have any heal. We have revives, but we don't have real heals over here. So he would do the speed up. He would do the heals, and then we bring in something else that does a revive, and then also could be useful at some attack gauge reduction and stuff like that. Now we gotta actually get some of these the decreased attack gauge here though. Okay, that that was looking sketchy there. Not gonna lie, that was looking sketchy there. Okay, so everything's gonna be able to do, and we're not kind of seeing this though, but everything's going to be able to do more damage. Oh, we don't have a... Well, we do have a defense break on the team, but the skill is turned off. But everything is going to be able to do more damage when the unit is under a heal block, because that's part of what Hilda does. 6-minute team, though. I think this would need to be tweaked. Also, here's another devil's advocate again. Hilda's doing the multi-hits with skill 1 and skill 2, but the Fire Knight's not putting his shield up because we're keeping him CC'd. We're keeping him not CC'd, but we're keeping him a little bit CC'd with the attack gauge reduction. So we really need to land this right here. Oh my god. We're not keeping him CC'd. And there we instantly dead. Everything. No, it's not a complete failure, but it's kind of a failed run. He's not supposed to get any turns. Yeah, he's not supposed to get any turns. So this is quite bad actually. I don't know how this team actually got worse somehow. He is not supposed to be getting turns. And allure, okay. Decrease attack gauge, decrease attack gauge. Okay, there we go. Now I feel like we're... Oh, he's not slowed also. We might... I think whatever we had in here before was slowing and defense breaking. So sadly... I mean, I guess it's going to be fine. We're going to be able to clear the dungeon, but not really optimal. Still another slow run. Trying to do all these gimmick things. Yeah. I don't think it's really Hilda's fault. I think it's we've gotten so excited about this team specifically that we kind of lost our way. Because Allure's not really doing too much damage. Visix is not really doing too much. I gotta just fix this whole... I gotta remove all of this and do something else. So we are just short of 10 minutes. 9:24. We really need to just do a completely different team on this account. We probably should have done this first because we could have gotten this epic tome here and then we could have given it to her and she would have been... Why is she already in the team is the question. Oh, you know what? We might have put her in the team the last time we had this, even though she wasn't built. That could have actually been what's going on here. All right, so we're going to try it out, and we'll see what she does. There's a 3-unit team, so this is going to be one of those situations where it's like, okay, she like failure or success is going to heavily rely on her. We got some other really solid units here, but they have not been able to clear, like the two of them, Geomancer and... oh my goodness, what's her name? We literally, Demitha, have not been able to clear this between just the two of them. So we need an actual other unit that does things. Hopefully we can actually clear this though. Because if we can't, that's going to be pretty disappointing. I don't want to build another unit. Well, not right now anyway. Like if we can't make a noticeable improvement in our Dwarf Crypt with a new 6-star on the team, that looks bad for her. But I'm sure we will. Famous last words. I'm sure we will. Instantly dies. Okay. So let's go for targeting the boss. I don't remember what the boss in here does, or what the enemy units in here do. So I don't know if they like cleanse the debuffs and stuff, put like unkillable. Okay, well, those 4 stars are still alive though. Can we keep them alive? Oh, oh wow. I didn't realize so much was going to go down. All right. Well, that's kind of a bummer. A little ignore defense is nice. Like, ooh. Okay, so we actually cleared it, and we got another tome for her. I would have wanted all the units to stay alive, but yeah, could be worse. Could be worse, and then we'll skill her up. The attack buff and the stun is not too bad though. Possibly, and we would have to re-gear her though, but possibly could be nice in arena offense. So you got the boost and strip, and then come in with the CC and attack power buff, and then come in with the defense break and damage dealer. But this way you don't have to worry about like the revives. Potentially don't have to worry about the revives coming in and like, oh, well, the damage dealer couldn't cleave them and they're going to revive the entire team because they're CC'd. A little extra insurance policy. Although, again, to play devil's advocate, it's like if you're going to be using, because most people that are at the level where they're taking arena seriously, they're going to be using Arbiter, so they already have an attack power buff. So they don't need another attack power buff. They would rather have CC that also maybe does something else. Like maybe if the CC and the defense break was the same thing, same unit. Or the CC and cooldowns, or some other value, or CC and damage, CC and attack gauge reduction. So yeah, I think the attack power buff slot is just going to be, for a lot of people, Arbiter regardless. So, but she's doing okay. I mean, we're making. I say that as things die. She's doing okay and things die. No, she's doing okay, and she'll be helpful for us in some Cursed City. Let's see if we can find a Cursed City stage for her today. Let's see. Nice. The exact skill I was hoping to get. We have nothing she can do in Cursed City, sadly. So Cursed City, Doom Tower, there's nothing either. Everything is already, I mean, you know, you can only do 10 a day, so yeah. And all these secret rooms, not really available for her, I don't think. Oh, this one actually is available for her. So let's do this. That's, well, some of these units are not so good. Not that they're not good in general. Some of these units are not so good in the way that we have them built. So I guess we could do this, but there's not really too many areas available for her. Good thing I waited for the faction crypts to actually take a look. But yeah, I don't think that she's as crazy amazing. She seemed like she was going to be really good for, and I think she's decent for Fire Knight, but I think we got to fix the rest of the team, to be honest. So, and then the other account, well, the other account we don't have it, Hilda, because we didn't even bother. But okay, that was her right there. Little tiny bits of ignore defense, but I mean this stage is going to be kind of an easier clear anyway. So there you go. There's some more Hilda Arnorndottr. And, you know, she'll probably help us in whatever our next team for Fire Knight is actually going to be. Because I think we're going to take out that Allure and Visix combo, and we're going to put in some more dangerous, some more nasty units that actually clear it in like 4 to 5 minutes instead of 7 to 10 minutes. So anyway, that's it for this one. Should we do a recap of the stats? No, not that. A little recap of the stats on Hilda. At least it's one more tool in our inventory. That is, that's the third dwarf we've built. So, yeah, either way, making progress. She's got the CC. She's got single target damage. Not terrible. But, you know, a lot of epics are not going to be used in too many places. She's no Gom. I'll tell you that much. All right, guys. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.